Alright, hello and welcome to the stream. Let's jump on in. In the last stream we managed to get finally enter the city we were meant to enter to start with. Now we actually have, and start investigating. We first bumped into there were a couple of beggars that we bumped into to start with, but then we met the dude who still owed our father money from the very start of the game. And we had to rough him up, and so we managed to beat him up, and we took everything of his and dumped him on a pile of sticks because he's an arsehole. We needed to grab some wine from a fancy cellar, but he's like, oh no, I gave the last barrel of good wine to the archery competition as a prize, and so now we have to go win the archery competition to get the nice wine for the wedding so that we can get into the lady of what's her name's pants. We also are here talking to the apothecary over there about a exorcism. What else do we have to do in town? We need to get the Necronomicon, that's right. We've managed to get 3 bandits' ears from various bandits that we found along the road. Don't know what to do with them yet, but we have them, so... They don't weigh anything, so it's not like it's on us about carrying them. Our charisma is... I don't know why our... I think it's because we chose Ken, isn't it? Where are we at? Player buffs. Ken. Let's do strength. But I don't know why everything else is also... red. Maybe our strength isn't... We're not... Oh no, we only need strength of 2 to carry it. I don't know. We got all that junk. We got skill book on strength after level 5, so we can start reading that at some point. That'll level up our strength. Oh, that's right, we have 2 treasure maps that we found out of Ledechko. So we'll finish checking out this town, and then we will head on back up to see what the maps lead us to. Baron, I don't know who Baron is.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. What can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
You go home. I think that's what the next DLC that's coming out is going to be, is fixing Scarlet's back up again.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It's exactly what she just said. Is this the church? Oh, oops. Yeah, horse. Come on. Oh, you're there, behind me. Just give it a nest, apparently. What, here? I don't even need a whole groschen. Hey, dude. What's the tailor doing out here?
Good luck to you.
Tonda?
Did you find out what actually happened?
Yeah. The church Agnes? Yeah. Just running around full armor. Should pull out my sword. What was that? E prompt read? Oh, it's the dude. Pay indulgence. 315 groschen. Jeez, that's like a quarter of my money. Oh, thank you. Townsman, trader. Generic. Alright, close the door behind you, especially when you're being sneaky. Oh jeez, this staircase was a lot more spiraled than I thought it would be. Seriously? What's that? A lockbox? Oh, there's nothing. No way up there. Unless we have to come down to... oh. Okay. I mean, it's nice that it's in here, but... nope. Almost. Oh, this must be where the preach comes to speak. Is it just like a little holy room or something? Just ride my horse around in here, is it? Can we wash ourselves in the holy water? No. Oh yeah, that's just up and around. What's up, my dude?
What kind of...
Young Sir Hans is our governor.
Okay, so
Good luck then.
the guy who's meant to be in charge is still a kid. The guy who is acting in his place is a good guy, but people don't really like the kid. What do we have out here? Just the back doors to places, I guess. I think right around here is where the archery competition is. Must have gone past it. Oh no, not quite yet. Inside the walls, I guess. There is a quest across the road in the tavern, of course. And there's something else on the way up. That's just... oh no, what happened? Why is that a hard lockpick to get into the tavern? What's the time? 8 o'clock, isn't that like perfect time? Oh, maybe it's around here. I mean, they just don't want us going through... yeah, there we go. They just don't want us going through that door.
God be with you, good sir. Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help? How should I know?
Jeez, dude!
What kind of governor is Sir Hanish?
Sir Anish is a good lord. It won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
Playthrough. Did they maybe
Life is good here. Even better
upload them unlicensed or try to monetize them when they had copyright stuff on them? A lot of videos though.
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room.
Do you know...
How should I?
Why do you have to be such a dick? Look, I'm so popular. More clean. I'll ask him about a room now. Oh, I guess not. Oh, chill. Was it like Let's Plays or was it just uploading the JRPG footage? Because it might have been stolen footage. Huh. Yeah, I've heard quite a few people having some complaints about YouTube and the copyright protection that they're upload or the demonetization and strikes that they're issuing. There's one guy that I watch a lot of, and he does mousetrap reviews, and like he makes ancient Native American tools and stuff. But because he puts like, I'm flint napping this knife out of obsidian in a Native American style, the thing automatically flags the knife part of his title, and so it demonetizes him. And even his second, yeah, I think they're just trying to get. Oh, this is another tavern. Okay, I think they're trying to be more advertiser friendly. Oh, did I say innkeeper? I did.
Good day to you. Do you know if there's anyone around? How should I?
Oh, is this a different inn, or is this? Did I just end up at the same? No, that's not the same inn. What? Just nobody in the inns wants to talk to me about anything. Yeah, I think YouTube's trying to become more advertiser friendly, and so they're cracking down on a lot of the content creators. And yeah, so because this guy posted about his knife recreation that he did, he actually got a strike saying, hey, we've taken down your video and don't put more up, otherwise we could take your channel down. So yeah, this is set in 14th century Bohemia, which I think is now the Czech Republic. You were in your town here, Scarlet's up here, and an army came and burnt the town and killed your parents and everything. And so they're actually camped out in this place up here, Privyslavitz, which I don't know. I went up there once. I'm like, oh, there's a town up here, and I went in, like, I rode my horse straight into the town, and then immediately, like, 5 people ran at me with a sword. So yeah, it's like an open world RPG, like Skyrim vein, but it's aiming to be a lot more historically accurate and accurate in ways of social life in this sort of place. Like, the nicer clothes you wear, the nicer people will talk to you, because they're like, oh, he's wearing nice clothes, so he must be important. And things like, you need to actually wash, otherwise your charisma goes down. And if you're not very good at talking, you can just threaten people to get what you want out of them. The lockpicking in this game is really cool. Not lockpicking, the pickpocketing in this game is really cool. There's all the, you know, herb gathering. I got a special buff where if I'm carrying a certain number of nice smelling herbs, I get a bonus because I smell nice. Yeah, it's got a lot of stats. You've got visibility and conspicuousness. So visibility is how easy you are to be spotted, and then conspicuousness is if you are spotted, how suspicious people will be of you. So let's switch that one over and that one over. 40, 37. So I'm just trying to lower my visibility and my noise at the moment. So because this hood is black, it lowers my visibility. If I take this coif off, it'll lower even more because it's made of like hard leather which rubs together. I think I need to take off the mail. Yep. Maybe the arm armor? Yep. I think everything else is alright because it's dark. Oh, geez, our noise is only 5. Okay, so this is our sneaky outfit. It's got things like potion making, and like to sharpen your sword, you actually have to manually sharpen your own sword by spinning the wheel and adjusting the angle and everything. At the moment, this is the executioner's house. That's the gallows up there. This crouching chameleon is if I stand still for 3 seconds, or 2 seconds or something, my stealth goes up by 30%. It's like not moving, harder to see. So I got out of that town and we rode over to Talmberg. And then I went from Talmberg back up to Scarlet's to bury my parents, and I got jumped when I was there and beaten up by a dude with a massive club who also took my dad's sword. So that's what I'm looking for at the moment. And I got rescued from there, and then they brought me down here to Ratai. There's a mill there, and there's a woman from our town. This belongs to her uncle, and her uncle looked after me and paid my medical bills until I woke back up again, essentially, but now I owe him. And so he's like, oh, so to pay me back, you need to go dig up this body. Yeah, sorry, I would pull out a torch, but I'm trying to be sneaky at the moment, so... I can see if I can up the gamma a bit. Game settings? It's just quality. So yeah, we went and dug out that body to get the ring off the body, and then turns out the ring wasn't on the body, and so he's like, oh, so the executioner must have taken it off before he buried him, so now we have to go steal it from the... Oh geez, it's so dark there. So a lot of these herbs and stuff you see around the place you can just pick, like just random stuff growing, and then you make potions from them. So the dogs there are asleep. I mean, if they do wake up... Actually, it doesn't... Oh man, it's so dark. Ah, damn it. Alright, so we'll leave. We'll come back in a moment. Just let the dog stop barking. Come around the other side. Yeah, it's got a very Elder Scrolls Skyrim sort of feel. Except, yeah, it's like the aim to be more historically accurate and realistic, essentially. Alright, so let's come in from this side. Oh, that's the dude right there. Go back to bed, man. I don't know if pulling out a torch will make it brighter. I hope you can. Can you see just about? On my OBS, it looks like you can just about see. He's standing there, he's looking around. I don't think there would be a back door. No, I can't get past that bush. Go back to bed, dude. Go back to bed, dude. What's the time? 10 o'clock. No, it's all very... No fantasy elements to it. I mean, they talk of witchcraft, but it's not really witchcraft because they just think it's witchcraft. So I'm just hiding here. It sounded like he went back into the house. Yeah, I can hear him inside the house. So give him a moment to get back to... He like walked... Oh, he's walked inside just there. Don't wake up the pig. Hopefully the dogs don't start barking as soon as I go inside. I don't hear him moving around. Pick a lock, shall I? So if I wanted to, earlier in the day, I could have come and I could have stolen his key from him. And then I wouldn't need to come in here. I wouldn't have to pick the lock in here now. I could just come in with his key. But I didn't, so... Doesn't look like he's here. He's probably just gone back to bed. Let's have a look around, see if there's anything worth taking. I started off this game as a goody two-shoes, but... now I'm just sneak around and steal everything. I don't need to eat yet because eating from the pot would give me 25 nourishment. And I'm already at 81, so I don't want to go over 100. 100 is max. If you go over 100 nourishment, I look like a dude like waiting with a dagger ready to stab me. If you go over full, you get like a piggy debuff, and so your strength goes down and your charisma goes down. So there's a thing here, lockpick easy, but if it's a special ring, this probably won't have it in it. So I'll leave that for now. I might actually, before I go about knocking, actually I'm pretty damn quiet. 5 noise, so I may as well. I don't think I risk waking him up. Unless I break my lockpick. If your lockpick breaks while you're trying to open something, it makes a loud noise. So there's some money there, but no ring, so he might have the ring on him. Should be unfortunate. So let's just be nice and quiet and sneaky. Okay, so he's in bed. Just him on his own. Another easy lockpick. Let's go. Let's just knock him out. Alright. So now rather than being sneaky, we gotta go fast. There's a door key. There's a trunk key. I'm not gonna take his... may as well grab his sword. It's a nice sword. Now, I'm not gonna kill people because, like in Skyrim, if you kill people, they stay dead. But I'll knock him out. So now, because we stole his key, we don't need to worry about lockpicking this. But nothing really worth stealing in here. This one. Dead Man's Ring. There we go. And some savior schnapps. I'll take that too.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a tin penny.
So he's passed out. He'll wake up in the morning. He'll be very confused, but... I like how you can... Okay, so now we're outside again. Put our stuff back on. So see now there's a little like patch of dirt on some of our clothes. That's because we've been out in the mud. We're dirty, and so instead of having 13 charisma, we're down to just 12. So we need to wash ourselves before we worry about too much. We can put this piercer. Sharp as an ore, hardened piercing, good for stabbing. You can slash or you can stab in this game. Left click is slash, right click is stab. So that little hand says that it's stolen. So I'm just going to chuck it on the horse for now. I don't know whether the stolen debuff ever goes away, but I think as you get further away from where you stole it, people won't recognize. So we can put out a torch now that we're outside, so you can actually see again. But I love calling your horse because there's no horse around. Hey, horsey. He just teleports. I don't think there's anything else we wanted to do at night, so I'll just quick travel. Just save me a trip. And we can go to bed and then talk to the dude in the morning. Actually, let's read some of that book first. Get some of that book understood. As you read books, you level up in the skills that they're about. There's one book I've read, and it's like 100 pages about nettles. Taught me herbalism. If you don't hop on your horse before you quick travel, you walk during the quick travel, and it takes a lot longer. I mean, it takes just as long loading wise, but in game it takes a lot longer. Is this my bed? It is. Alright, let's read for like 2 hours, maybe 3. Nemean lion in cream sauce, Eremithian boar stewed in wine, and other fine delicacies. Hercules and his diet. So let's read like 2 hours. Well, I do need some sleep too. So see, comfort 100%, so that increases our reading progress, makes us read faster. And yeah, the more comfortable the bed, the faster you get your energy back. So let's have a bit of a sleep in. We'll sleep until 8 o'clock. Anyhow, sleeping comfort is only 50%, sitting comfort is fine. And our nourishment has gone down enough so I can eat from the pot now. And then if you go too long without sleeping, you start getting sleep deprivation and stuff like that, where your stats go down. And it doesn't let you sleep too long either. So this is the dude. Talk to this dude about the ring.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring, Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods.
Oh, I can sell him. Cool.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
So he didn't really care about the ring. He just cared that we could do it. Objectives are completed.
Is there any work here for carpenters?
In this day and age,
Thought I asked him already. Yeah, I must have.
Can you tell me something about the other millers?
there's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade.
Yeah, I've met them. They yelled at me and called me dumb.
Simon and Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper.
So I guess millers are just suspicious guys.
Willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
Alright, so that's going to be a quest for me.
About this Simon in Sasau.
An odd one he is, a loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Alright,
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the middle.
it's Bohemia, which is now modern day Czech Republic.
And I hope I live.
So like middle Europe.
May the Lord watch over you.
I think they're called Czechia now, aren't they? Changed the name again recently. So we can sell him dodgy stuff. So let's grab all the dodgy stuff from the horse. I'll keep the dried mushrooms just because they're good to eat. They don't spoil. And keep the savior stamps for the same reason. I'm just going to keep that one for now because I can read it and then I'll sell it.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. May the Lord watch over you.
So he is selling this. He sells a lot of daggers, a lot of lockpicks. Yeah, I don't expect much for this stuff, but I mean, if I try to sell it to anybody else, they're just like, "Oi, that's stolen! Piss off!" The Rule of St. Nicholas. And a map leading to treasure. Alright, so let's do this, and that should give us... Now we have 2 grand. We could potentially go buy a horse sometime soon. But to start off with, let's check the spin on our horse. I don't know what all this is. I think this is just stuff that I took to sell. So I'll swap it on over. What else do we have to sell? Nothing. Okay. So can I trade normal stuff to him too? Yeah, he's a miller, so he gets the grain and grinds them to flour to then sell to bakers. So I wonder if we can... It looks like we can just sell normal stuff too. Yes. Alright, he doesn't have much money left, but this stuff doesn't sell for much money, so except for that one. It's alright, we can swap that one for the book. Okay, so now we can buy them back off him and they're not stolen anymore. That's cool. What else can we buy? Buy 2 lockpicks, I guess. There we go. So you can haggle prices with everybody, but I can't be bothered. I've got enough money. I just take the value they say. The whole mini game associated with haggling. So, all right. So there's now an activity giver over there. Maybe I was talking to the wrong person. Maybe it wasn't the guy I thought was the activity giver. But what are we doing? We're going to head over to the Ditchker. Because we have... Actually, we have 3 maps now. We got a 3rd one. From Rattay. So head out, cross the river, follow the path off to the right, and it is off to the west side of a building. So follow the path over the bridge. Oh god. Maybe over here somewhere? What's it say? From Rattay out. That's Newhoff. But follow the river and there should be a fork. A building and a little lake, apparently. I don't see a little lake or anything. Maybe it's the other... No. Alright, so let's just cross the river and we'll keep heading. I get the feeling it's like that way. Maybe it's like here-ish? We'll see if there's like some water around there, but it doesn't look like it. Not a very good map. Can you understand this map? So Rattay is definitely the town I'm in. I don't know if it's in north facing orientation. It doesn't look like the river follows the same configuration either. Unless it's like this river. No. Maybe it's like all the way out here. Maybe it's that river that it wants me to cross there, and maybe it's over here somewhere. Oh geez, I just realized how much more of the map I have to explore. That's alright, we'll leave that one for now, because we have 2 more. Yeah, it might be in a place I haven't been yet. So there's Ledetchker. And then there's a few buildings across the river with a crossroads. I think I know where this one is, because there's Ledetchker. There's like the crossroad. Or maybe that there. No, that's not a crossroad. So there's the crossroad, and then I don't see any other crossroad near some buildings. And then there's like a hill, and it's like buried under the hill or something. Oh, I forgot to get on my horse, so it's taking me a while. And I think the other map is the other way from Ledetchker. So the perk that is activated Burger is when I am in towns, I get oh jeez. When I'm in towns, I get a bonus to, I think, all my stats: speech, strength, and agility. Alright, so I said there's a crossroads, which is like here. I mean, it's not really a crossroad, it's... Oh god. Why can't treasure maps just be perfectly accurate? So... Oh, it's not really a crossroad, it's like the one... I'm pointing at my screen. It's like the one main road. It doesn't have an active third-person mode, but it goes into third person when you're, say, picking herbs. You don't actually have character creation. You play, well, everybody plays as Henry. It's one character, but you can change his beard and his facial hair a little. So I think there's that one main road, which is this one here, and then the one to the left and the one to the right. That kind of what it looks like. So it's in between the main and the one on the right. There's a dead tree and a hill. Oh, this way. Come on! Horse always gets stuck on things. Let's head this way. Looking for a dead tree. Yeah, it looks like a dead tree, doesn't it? And this is where I need my... Actually, I didn't sell my shovel, I just gave it to my horse. Dead tree next to a hill? There we go. Yeah, the horse gets stuck on everything. Let's give it an interesting sight. It's weird, the interesting sights, they're not quite accurate. But in between this tree and the hill. Woohoo! Would you look at that? The clap of his sword. A lot of money. Necklace. An odd die. Playing die loading in favor of odd numbers. I wonder if we can actually use that. Recipe for a doll maker potion. Oh, he just carries it until you switch it out. Torches never burn out, so there's no... Not like I'm wasting anything. If this decoction comes into contact with anyone's skin, that place will instantly be numbed and incapable of movement. He will stand on the spot like a pillar of salt with no power over his muscles. So I can make some doll maker, put it on my sword, and then when I stab somebody, it'll paralyze them. Alright, look at that. It's a good first haul. So yeah, I can switch out my torch for a shield again, but then this spiked warhammer. I'm not strong enough to wield it. Let's have a look at it there. Jeez, it looks so much smaller than you expect. Ah yeah, this is on max settings. It's such a beautiful looking game. I think it's on max. Yeah, oh, I'm on very high. I think there's ultra high, but it says ultra high is for like super strong computers, so I didn't bother. I can swing with it, I can stab with it, but yeah, my strength isn't high enough to use it properly. So he wants 8 strength, and my strength is only 6. But I mean, I'll put it away for a later day. You got this odd die. I wonder if you can actually use that, because you can play dice in this game. And let's read this potion. So we now know how to make a doll maker potion. And every skill in this game has something related to it. So there's alchemy, herbalism, pickpocketing, hunting. I just got readings. I'm now better. I actually need to learn how to read, because knowing how to read isn't something that everybody knows back in medieval Europe. First time you look at a fresco, cross away with shrine. No. By being well learned, you make a better impression on people and get +1 speech bonus when trying to persuade a guard. Yeah, sure, let's do that. It's always better to be able to bribe guards well. What else do we get? We got the... So we'll check that on the horse. How's our horse weight? Nah, he's fine. We also got the bassinet with the clap visor. Instead of what? Our bell-shaped... Yeah, well, like back in medieval times, reading was a luxury. I needed to go to a scribe, and the scribe taught me how to read. So this is 32, 38, 26. I mean... I wonder if it actually limits our... That is cool. That is very cool. It's like, oh, so when I have my sword away, he lifts the thing, but as when I pull my sword out, That's when he lowers it over his face to protect himself. The same with my bow? Oh, so he lifts it up when you got a bow out, so you can still shoot not well. That's very cool. I think I'll keep that on then. If it's only when I'm fighting, for sure. And some fashionable slippers. So we have 3 different classes of foot equipment in this game at the moment on us. So we've got decorated riding boots, which are very visible and conspicuous, but they're also very high charisma. So when you're wearing them, everybody notices you, but then they see, oh, they're nice boots, and so they like you more. These fashionable slippers, probably even more so. Noise is 43 up to 49. Visibility and conspicuousness 69. So they're a lot more visible and conspicuous. The charisma is actually lower. So I'm definitely better off using our riding boots rather than these slippers. But I think they sell for a lot, yeah, almost 500 groschen. And then our leather boots are very low conspicuous, very low noise. So I keep them when we're doing sneaky stuff. Also got a nice necklace to sell. What else did we get? We just got a bunch of gold in the book, didn't we? And the dice, which we can just sell for money. So that was not that one, this different one. Which one was it? The 8. That's that one, so we can sell that. Now we have this one here. So out of Ledechko, travel south into the west, and there should be some rocks. Skull and crossbones doesn't sound good, but yeah, oh, that's definitely that path there and that path there. So I didn't see whether it was another fork or whether it was before a fork. Ah, just after that fork. Okay. So like where that, just in here somewhere, maybe where that camp is. That camp is a bandit. That smoke coming out of the trees is a bandit camp. There's theoretically relationship. I haven't managed to sweet talk anyone yet, but not to say I won't be able to. You can like, and the thing in this game is like everybody is living their lives. Like everybody in the world does their own thing. Sometimes they like travel to different towns if they need to go trade there, or they can get ambushed on the road and die, and then you just never see them again. I think this is the right road. It's not, definitely not the right road. So yeah, that's the treasure maps. I guess it's like written by people who aren't very good at writing. Just giving the general gist, the layout of, because you saw all that loot that was in that chest, in that bag, so I don't want to make it too easy for people to find it. So keep going here. You can hunt animals in the forest, but it's illegal, so you can't actually sell any of the meat. But you can cook it. So here's that main road. A little logging camp there. Alright, so there's that fork off to the left, so it should just be... Oi! How many? Just one? Just one. Yeah, it won't take long, that's right. It won't take long, that's right. Anyone else? I still have the crossed swords just under my compass, which means I'm still in combat essentially, but I don't see anybody else. The music's changed. Oh, there. I don't know what I was thinking, seriously. It'd be cool if I could take things directly onto the horse, but you just have to take it and then transfer it over. But, I mean, it's only 60 and it weighs 4, so I'll just leave it. It's fine. Lockpick only weighs 0.1. I'm already pretty much at my carrying capacity, so I'll just leave everything else there, I guess. Alright, where was I? So you can see there's a hare just there. Now, archery in this game is a little unreliable. Are you not entertained? So, as you can see, there's no aiming reticle for archery. You just have to, like, kind of guess. And it's never accurate. Like, it never hits the same place twice and your hand sways all over the place. But the amount of damage it does, it does a lot of damage. If you do hit. But if somebody's running at you, you'll only ever get a chance to get 1 or 2 shots off before they actually reach you. So we got a bunch of hair meat for that. We can end up skidding them for hides as well when we get a bit better at hunting. So it should be around here somewhere. Just here, there's apparently a big rock, and then just past the rock. Maybe up a little bit further. Here's... Yeah, of course you can take the arrow back. You're not just going to leave it there. There's a big rock. And then something about a camp. Maybe let's put this away unless we get attacked. I'm just expecting to get attacked by the skull and crossbones. That's cool because you can transfer items onto your horse from wherever you are. And you can call him from wherever. Like he just appears next to you if he's far away. As I demonstrated before. But maybe this isn't the rock I was looking for. Maybe it's like this one. Maybe it's this one. So yeah, you see all these herbs and stuff that I'm walking around. A lot of them you can actually pick. Like you can just go out into the woods and just pick a bunch of herbs. They don't really sell for much, but you can use them for potions. Like that dull poison that I just learned how to make. Oh, he's a villager. I was ready for him to attack me, but he's just a dude. Maybe it's this rock? Maybe it's in a tree. I don't think the map said anything about... That's the wrong one. I said in between the rock and the skull and crossbones. Maybe we can find... I've gone way too far. I must have gone way too far. So I have a perk that makes it when I sprint... You can see I'm sprinting. You can see my stamina under my health, that yellow bar. My sprint goes twice as fast, but depletes my stamina twice as fast as well. Not twice as fast, 20% faster, sorry. So there's different perks you can get. I chose the one which makes me run 20% faster, but my stamina goes down 20% faster, or there's one which you run 20% slower, and your stamina goes down 20% slower. But you can only choose between them, and you can't re-pick once you've chosen. So that's the camp over there. So it said in between the rock and the camp. Or maybe it was saying... That's the wrong one again. Maybe it was saying it's like directly east of the camp? Looks like it might just be directly east of the camp. Or like over here. I think that's a bandit camp. I'm not gonna go close to investigate just now. I'm like directly east of the camp. Yeah. In here maybe? I could hunt more hares, but it's not really worth it just because the meat goes off. I have no idea where this treasure could be. It wouldn't be this far over. Well, I'm not that far over actually. Maybe in this little... Maybe it's in a tree? No, I would have said something if it was in a tree, I bet. Alright, let's head... You see the deer over there. Deer usually take 2 hits to kill, or maybe it's just because of the bow I was using at the time. Might have to come back for this one. I can't see any treasure either. Pick a mushroom. Mushroom will make up for it. Herb Paris. I keep thinking it's Herb Paris, but everybody in the game calls it Herb Paris, so I'll just call it Herb Paris. Alright, this isn't where the rock was. Rock was all the way over here. Oh, Rockinate. So yeah, here is where the... I mean, that's one rock. That doesn't quite look like the one that on the map, though. Like, the one on the map is, like, standing up with 2 smaller ones next to it. Looks like a big old chode, so... Is that the one, maybe? That's standing up more. Unless it means this one? No. It's a tree. That one is a bit taller as well, but again, not quite the shape. Like, you expect it to actually match up with the shape on the map. I'm just having a quick little stroll. But we might have actually overshot the bandit camp, and it was definitely east of the bandit camp. Because where's the camp? I think that's the camp over there, yeah. Go. Oh, is this the bandit camp I've already cleared out? Remember I was riding through and I was just like, oh, what's that over there? It looks like a camp. There might be some good guys. And I came in and like 3 people ran at me with their swords out, so I killed all 3 of them. And I have now just realized that there is a chest here. Maybe I looted the chest already? Very hard lockpick. None of them... What's this? Poison wine? Oh, they got a wineskin there. We can just poison it. Okay. That's a new option. It's weird. Like, I was playing most of the game, and then all of a sudden it started popping up on people that I was like, giving me the option to lockpick from them. I can indeed, but they've been dead a couple of days, so I don't know if I trust the food. And also, our nourishment is still 85, so eating their food will put us at 110, which so we'd be bloated. Can we wash ourselves in their water? No. So I was skirting this place just so they wouldn't attack me, but I don't think they're in much of a state to attack anyone. Let's do one last quick little look. Because you can get food poisoning in this game. Sorry, I was going to say, if you eat bad food. Another cool thing in this game is your horse can follow paths on its own. Like, I got my hand, I mean, I'm holding down shift to make my horse run, but it's following the path on its own, not hitting any directions. So you can not have to worry about manually keeping on the path. You could always just like look around and your horse will just follow the path. You can manually ride along the path as well. If you double tap shift, now he's sprinting. So you can sprint, and it won't sprint along the path. Sprinting you always have to do manually. And you can see the horse stamina next to my health. The little green bar is going down while I'm sprinting. So we found that one. Yeah, you can eat crap food and get poisoned and you take damage from it. It's not a fire we can cook on, is it? But there might be one inside. So we can cook this hare meat just to stop it going bad as quickly. And we can probably eat some too. We might even be able to sell the stuff that we're not eating. We might be able to sell it to the dude because now he doesn't recognize it as stolen now that we've cooked it. And cook some mushies too. Mmm. 2 nourishment, 0.5 energy instead of 1 nourishment and 0 energy. 14, which put us at 98. Perfect. And I like that eating food makes your energy go down. It's like, I love this musical piece. It's like weighing you down. I've never tried hair myself. I think it's pretty good though.
What's happening around here?
Look at my helmet. I'm gonna sell him. I'll sell him all of our meat just because we're not gonna eat it. Alright, let's go see if we can buy a horse, shall we? What are you humming at me?
Be a bit more careful. What are you doing?
Like bumping into people makes them mad. Even if they bump into you, they get mad. Like if you're just standing there and they walk into you, they go, "Hey, watch where you're going." So let's go to Newhoff. Newhoff, they had a nice big stable, if I remember correctly. The amount of tea. Oh. I've heard hare is quite gamey. It's not like the most tender of meats, but I think it would be pretty nice. Wow, this game, it's been the longest it's ever been since it's rained. I swear it's raining in this game more than it isn't. So we can go around, we can say hi to all the horses. I think I can definitely afford it. Rockinate is a low tier horse. Lowest tier possible, I think tier 5.
I'd like to buy.
No, I think tier 1 is the lowest. Wrong button. Yes, I have. So I think tier 1 is the lowest, and then tier 5 is the highest.
I'll tell you that one.
How come?
Oh, she's a good enough mount. Only there's a fishy smell about her.
Okay, so yes, tier 1 is the lowest. So who's the highest? Al Burak.
Wonderful Arab stallion.
Maybe some other? I'd like to buy.
Damn it! I keep pushing the wrong buttons.
Then go and have
Let's go see Al Burak. Alright. Horse. 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 Looks so dopey with a helmet on. Yeah, Burak. She says in the stables. Like up here. Alright, it's this building over here. Other than the horse getting caught on everything, it's pretty good horse riding in this game. Kalima, Kelpie, horse. That might be him over there. Sharing. I'll be right, here he is. Hey, horsey. Alright, so it's not as fast. It can carry about 100 pounds more. It can run a lot longer too. But I kind of want a faster horse. So let's She's rocking 8, really? You gonna come all the way around? Come on. There you go. So let's go up where I bought Rockinate from. Actually, let's ride there just to clear out some of these. Because we need to go all the way up to here. Oot shits. So let's head up to the path. Yeah, he's a bit special of a horse. I don't know how I feel about him. He's eating mud, just mouthfuls of mud. If you look into his eyes, you can swear he's human. I fucking love mud. Alright, so this way. Yeah, just head directly north here. And then there's the path we're gonna follow. I kind of feel bad. There's somewhere we're gonna come up to, this little hut on the left here. And I stole some stuff from him. Because this woman said, I traded my shawl for some food, but now I'm cold and so I want my shawl back. Can you go take it for me? And so I came and I stole it back for her. And she's like, I'm gonna go and I'll see you tomorrow and I'll pay you tomorrow. I just have some stuff to take care of. And then she went and she ended up murdering her husband and has disappeared. Oh, whoa!
What are you doing here?
I'm just wondering.
Why do you ask? Can I not take a walk in the woods without being accosted?
I ask because I'm the gamekeeper here.
I'm not hunting. I'm not hunting.
Wood from poachers.
Well, I'm certainly not poaching.
In that case, you won't mind if I have a look what you've got on you.
Go for it.
Certainly. Go ahead and look.
That's right.
Nothing suspicious here.
I don't have anything on me. Also. So this is technically a bed. I'm just riding through the woods. Riding through the middle of the woods. As you oft see people do. In full armor. I don't know what's suspicious about that. It's funny, if you ride through archways that are too low while sprinting on your horse, you get knocked off, you're like coat hanging yourself. Alright, so let's just head directly north this time. Hey, as long as it's not ham, I'm so thankful I actually cooked and sold that hare meat. I wonder if he counts. I guess he probably wouldn't count cooked hare meat, because if it's already cooked, he's like, oh, you can't have just hunted it now because it's already cooked. Man, this game is so green. I mean, it's understandable with the amount of rain that there is. I'm amazed, it's been like 3 in-game days and it hasn't rained. Alright, let's just head northwest. Run over some deer. Beep beep, coming through. I actually haven't come across proper drugs in this game yet. I don't know if there are any. I mean, there's alcohol, all the different types of alcohol. Even all the potions are alcoholic as well, so you can get drunk from drinking potions. Like healing potions. In this game, the drinking mechanic is very in-depth too. With the more you drink, you got a bar that slowly fills up, and you slowly get stronger and better at talking. But then once it reaches a certain tipping point halfway, you immediately get worse at talking and less agility rather than more. And if it maxes out, you pass out and you wake up the next morning with a massive hangover. So you have to wait like hours before your skills are back to normal again. And I have missed my turn. I hear my horse getting tired. Oh. I made it! I wasn't actually expecting to make that jump. Oh, sucks to jump. Jumping in this game all around sucks, actually. Alright, he's a little bit faster. A lot more stamina. Who was that? That was Pegasus? Yeah. Right, horse. Sleipnir. Sleipnir is pretty good, actually, even though he's slower. Tatlika. Hatatlita? Pi is the horse that I had to rescue for them as a favor. What else do we have? We've got horse and horse. I swear there was more horses than that. There's like 5 of them, wasn't there? I'm asking you like you would know. Well, these horses are a little bit off. So who was it was pretty good? Sleipnir. Kanthaka. 196, 20, 410. 196, 20. Kanthaka is a lot better. Alright. I'll see you around. Thanks for dropping in. Hope to see you in the next one. So I think we're gonna go with Kanthaka. And I guess we just happened to buy the fastest horse in the game the first way around without realizing. Alright, where's the dude that's in charge? There he is, shoveling the shit. Who's it I'm buying? Kanthaka. I mean, you're a good boy, Rockin' 8, but...
I'm at your service, sir. I'd like to buy a horse. Well, now. I have. Nothing better. Is there one?
Kanthaka.
I'll miss him. He's a gentle, loyal stallion who obeys without hesitation. Surely you'll knock something off the price if I trade in my old one. Done. May the Lord watch over you.
Cool. Did we get everything back off our horse? Oh, okay. Just need to equip it. I'm like, we don't have any of the stuff on our horse anymore. I thought it would trade it over, and it did. So we are now broke again. After making all that money. I mean, we're not entirely broke, I guess. Let's see if we can buy some horse equipment. We can sell a marigold, the dice, St. John's wort. What else? This one. And let's buy. So what do I have at the moment? I have I thought I had spurs on. I guess not. Just have a look. Are they on the horse? Where are my spurs gone? I definitely had spurs. In here? No. We accidentally sold them. Alright. Okay, so significantly, these ones significantly, and also charisma, yes. 13, 20. 15. 11. 17. I guess the golden spurs are very expensive. What's the good trade-off between charisma and price? Knight spurs, I guess. What else can we possibly buy? Got the fine saddle with 2 saddlebags. The difference is a lighter one carries heavier load, so this one's going to be what? Cheaper? Yeah. I've got the bridle as well. Better control. I don't know what the difference is. Alright, so let's have the groom's bridle. Let's grab some horseshoes. What horseshoes does he have? Military or noble? Is there anything else we can sell him? I don't think he's going to accept 300 gold of bargaining. Let's just take off the bridle. I'll haggle him down a little bit. Alright, the internet dropped out for a second, but it looks like it's back now. I just realized how low my... Oops, accidentally traded. I just realized how low I had my sound because I was playing a game yesterday and the sound was so loud. Alright. So... I guess we just... Alright, bought it. It's fine. So speed is currently 48, up to 59. Nice. God, horses suck at jumping. Oh yeah, fast boy. And so much more stamina. Alright, so we have various quests around the place. Let's travel back to... No, let's head on in here. Up a gate. This must be traveling faster too. It certainly looks like it's traveling faster, that's for sure. Bloody Newhoff. Oh, I guess they don't like me in Newhoff. Because of the slight dramas I caused there. Is it nighttime? Didn't feel like it was nighttime. I didn't really watch the clock there. Yeah, it might not be Alright, so yeah, I guess it's night time. Just gonna 9. Do a quick little explore then. Let's travel up this road. Back to Newhoff. I know a bed we can sleep in. Oh yeah. Innkeeper? Yes.
Good day to you. Do you know if there's anyone around here who could use my help?
I've got other things on my mind.
Have you got a bed for the night?
Certainly. For how long?
Just one. I've never slept in a place more than one night.
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
Oh, yeah, I have no money.
Here you are.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. The second door. God be with you.
Alright. Is there no quest to give around here? No. Alright, let's just head on up. We will... This inn certainly has a familiar layout, that's for sure. Gonna sit and read for a couple hours again. Michael is in his diet we're reading, right? 2 hours should be fine. Alright, strength has improved. Let's sleep. And then I will be right back. I need to go do some stuff at home. In real life. So after we wake up, I will pause and I'll be back in about half an hour. Alright. So see you in half an hour. So let's leave you some music, shall we?